You're getting a shipment of hyper-realistic sex dolls tomorrow, so you need to go to bed early. This makes me have so many questions. Do you need to test them so you need your rest? You're the only one allowed in inventory. You're the only one allowed in it? Why? Wait, you know what? You know what? That seems like a hyper-specific rule because something happened. After 5 of the workers were caught in the storage room having an orgy, the manager made the rule that only that you were allowed in there. Well, okay, look. See, again, I told you it had a story. I told you it had a story. And it had a story. What do they like? That's just a sign, though. That doesn't mean... Okay, that doesn't mean what people think it means. Hang on. It doesn't mean what people think it means, yeah? So, it doesn't mean that you clamp down and say no one's allowed in the storage room, right? That's not what that means. That means you need a separate room for the staff orgies. That's all that means. That's ineffectual management. That's not giving the employees what they need. That's what that is. Alright, ready? Here we go. Some enemy attacks can result in player's character getting impaled in the neck and or getting their faces ripped apart. Cutscenes sometimes depict gore and more intense acts of violence. A character burned alive inside a cage, a woman branded by a hot iron, entrails and sinew displayed on serving platters in a fantastical celebration/ceremony, a character sawing off her own arm, a character slicing off portions of a character's face during a ritual. It sounds great! That's like really quiet. Okay, what is this? Oh! What the fuck?
Assassin's Creed Shadows, Guerreiros das Sombras. Guerreiro das chamas, forjado em dor, dragão que renasce.
No. I fucking love this. I love how the subtitles are in Spanish. Or Portuguese, I guess. Brazil, yeah, it's Portuguese. Oh my god. This is too fucking perfect. This is fucking perfect.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, versão brasileira, Ubisoft Brasil.
Look at the end. What the shit? Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. What the fuck? Actual game. You know what? I would play an Assassin's Creed game if it looked that way. Poison Chicken sounds like a great band name too. But yeah, here's how it goes. Here's how the whole Tuxedo Mask thing goes, okay? Hear me out. Hear me out on this one. So, Tuxedo Mask, right, shows up, right? But always shows up when Sailor Moon is very, very flustered, yeah? Like, very, like, overwhelmed. And would always show up then and distract the enemy, right? They would distract the villain, giving her time to get her shit together. And then as soon as she did, he left because he knew that she was gonna wreck the fuck out of the place. And he knew better than to hang around. Think about it. Think about it. He did it every fucking time. Every time. So there's been a whole thing, and I'm gonna say what it is, right? So for a long time, where this came from, story time, yeah, story time. So this came from a saying we heard from a long time ago, where someone said "twat waffle," and we just kind of put 2 and 2 together and said, and it became a thing. What? That's where it came from. That's how it all started, at least for us. But then we heard other lesbians call it waffle too, yeah? And we called it other waffles too, yeah? Then we just realized that other people called it waffles, like in other lesbian enclaves in the world. Yeah, other covens of lesbians, I guess. The lesbian masquerade.